everyone, and welcome to another edition of The Take. I'm your host, as always, Kitchen Dix. Glad you joined us here on this November 1st. We're still in the spirit of Halloween, just because it's been a day late. We know a day short, a dollar short. Glad you're here, joining that conversation, using that hashtag Take. Right over here on Connect TV. You don't want to miss a thing. You got a lot to the store. Let's get to the big story. Alright, the big story this week. I gotta take these out because, you know, I got these little goals right here and I just literally put them on. I'm like, oh, gosh, that look better. Alright, you're gonna have to see me with these goals in my mouth. Megyn Kelly gets canned. And you know when she get canned from NBC News? Kelly tore her own show down by making racial insensitive remarks like this.
Mea culpa today from NBC talk show host Megyn Kelly.
I want to begin with two words. I'm sorry.
Just 24 hours after these comments sparked fierce backlash.
But what is racist? Because truly, you do get in trouble if you are a white person who puts on blackface for Halloween, or a black person who puts on whiteface for Halloween. Like, back when I was a kid, that was okay as long as you were dressing up as like a character.
Kelly and her all-white panel were discussing costumes like this one, a real housewife dressed as Diana Ross.
She made her skin look darker than it really is, and people said that that was racist. And I don't know, I thought, like, who doesn't love Diana Ross?
After a firestorm online, Kelly apologized in an email to Colin.
That didn't stop there, as Megyn Kelly tried to clean up the situation a day later, bringing Uncle Roland Martin and some other expert to help fix the situation that was at hand. Watch this.
To the 1960s and to some degree in the 70s, and we still see it present day. And so this is American history. The problem is too many of us grew up learning his story and not actual history. And that's the problem that we have to accept. And when we are grown, when we are educated, we have to go beyond what we were taught, what we learned in our households, and say, I better be fully aware of real American history as opposed to being in denial by what actually took place in this country.
Oh man, NBC, it was too little too late for Megyn Kelly, as NBC decided to pull the plug and cancel Megyn Kelly's own show of her, you know, that third hour of the Today show. Well, and she got released from her contract, or still negotiating to get her release from her contract. But hey, it's gonna either way it's gonna be. She gonna get released. Well, her former colleagues, you know, said this about it and chastised her.
Co-hosts, including Al Roker, were openly critical.
She owes a bigger apology to folks of color around the country, because this is a history going back to the 1830s, minstrel shows to demean and denigrate a race.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Today. I'm Hoda Kotb alongside Al Roker and Craig Melvin. Savannah Guthrie is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for us this morning.
At least Megyn Kelly gets to walk away with a whopping $69 million from NBC News. Maybe she was homesick. Have you ever thought about that? She was literally homesick. She had to be. She had to be. She had to be. Maybe she want to go back home to Fox News where she feel comfortable at. In celebrity news, CardiB and Nicki Minaj are at it again. They are going at it after Nicki Minaj said this on her radio show.
Nicki Minaj and CardiB preach positivity after their latest social media battle, following the rappers' epic back and forth October the 29th, which included Nicki calling Cardi a liar and Cardi wondering if Nicki would rather fight it out. Minaj tweets, "Okay, you guys, let's focus on positive things only from here on out. We're all so blessed. I know this stuff is entertaining and funny to a lot of people, but I won't be discussing this nonsense anymore. Thank you for the support and encouragement year after year. Love you." Cardi then posts Nicki's tweet on her official Instagram, tagging Nicki with the caption, "All right then, let's keep it positive and keep it pushing." The pair's feud has been simmering for a while and seemingly came to a head at the Harper's Bazaar Icons party back in September. The physical altercation was caught on video, and Cardi was later spotted with a huge bump on her forehead, which most people believe to be from tussling with security guards. On an episode of Queen Radio October the 29th, Nicki claims the injury was actually due to a hit from Love and Hip Hop star Ra Ali. Minaj then offered $100,000 for the surveillance footage to prove it. Cardi then unleashed on Nicki in a 10-part Instagram rant.
If you really want to talk about it, you know where to link me. We could always link up. You know who to reach out. You know, we could settle it however you want to settle it. We could talk about it or we could fight it out. I'm with whatever.
As for how long the apparent truce will last, well, that remains to be seen.
CardiB right here had a clap back at him, and CardiB, Nicki Minaj was trying to, bully her, and I'm like, oh, here we go again. But at the end, CardiB said this, and then Nicki Minaj agreed with her. So they're thinking the fans are the ones that trying to pit them against each other for just the heck of it. Really. All right, on talk shows. Dr.Phil, on Dr. Phil, the doctor welcomes a 60-year-old black girl who denounces her own race. You won't believe how. Take a look.
I know a lot of people take issue with my beliefs. I'm white. I'm a Caucasian because everything about me is different from an African American. I have naturally straight hair. My hair isn't nappy. It doesn't require weave. My nose is not giant as like African Americans. My lips are perfect. They're not too big and they're not too small. Like, they're just perfect. My ears, I don't have black people ears because they're really giant. Most African Americans speak ghetto. But when it comes to black people, I think they're all ugly and I have nothing in common with them. I'm different from African Americans because I'm white. My figure is just like Kim Kardashian, and she's a wonderful role model. I act and I think like a white person instead of a black person. I believe that I'm completely and utterly better than them. Like, we're on two different levels. Like, okay, African Americans are here, I'm here. White people act and think just way more mature than African Americans. Black people, they think in a criminal way. When I think about African Americans, I feel like asking them, what is wrong with them? They're really dangerous. If an African American is on the same street as I am, I'll cross the street to avoid their chaotic, thuggish ways.
Are you okay?
I'm irritated.
I'm sorry.
I just know that I'm white. I mean, she might not know that I'm white, but I know that I'm white. I can feel it through my veins. I feel it through my blood. I tell my mom I'll never be like any of those Negroes. My mom tries to criticize me about my supposed race. I tell her she's just ignorant. There's nothing wrong with my views or beliefs because I have freedom of speech and everything I'm saying is true.
Oh man, this is the problem in America right now. We live in. We get certain people that just kind of like, they don't like, because just because you my color don't make you my kind. I get that philosophy, but then again, you got to work together, build together. You got to, pull your, if you up top, you got to help them reach somebody up around, you get to that level too. It's just this girl right here is just, maybe we need to trade her for Rachel Dizard, this good woman. she wants to be, she was born white, now she wants to be black. But then we don't know what Rachel Dizard really stands, do we? Yeah. All right. Maybe little girl might need some mental evaluation. You ever thought about that? All right. Meanwhile, on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Ellen welcomes Kris Jenner. Yeah, Kris Jenner. And Kris Jenner clears the air about everything's going on in her family and why Kanye being Kanye. Take a look.
When they got to the airplane, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so, that is so Kanye. I mean, he was sharing thoughts and things of himself, but I would rather he share some of that stuff privately.
Yes.
Obviously it would be great, but I have to be able to show him that I'm here if he needs me. We're all here if he needs us. And we just want to help him be the best he can be. But he definitely has his own thoughts and opinions. And he gets very excited about that. And, you know, I don't know how else. I mean, you know him a long time. I know him a long time. And he does have different sides to him. And this is a side that nobody's seen before.
Yeah.
Man, Kris Jenner trying to turn negative to a positive. You know, she been doing it for almost 15 years now, going on 20. Yeah. Kris Jenner, just like Kanye being Kanye, maybe you can agree to disagree with Kanye, but at the end of the day, Kanye's just gonna be doing what Kanye likes to do best. You're being up to the fool. Man. All right. Hey, do not go anywhere. Coming up, I'll have a little rundown. You don't want to miss it. You see me right here being a thug. Hey, or being somebody with gold in my mouth, grills in my mouth. We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Take. I'm your host, always Timothy. Join in that conversation using that hashtag Take here on Connect TV. Glad you can join us. As you see right here, I'm in my Halloween garb. I'm kind of dressed like, you know what, Playboy thug or whatever you want to call it. Just for the day. Just for the day. I can't be a thug for a day. Yeah. I bet yet. Let me just I don't know. Yeah, what it is. But let's get to political rundown. All right, political rundown this week. President Trump feels the heat from the press, and he defends his rhetoric of what's going on with all this chaotic nonsense that's going on in the world. And he believes the media are the ones that's blaming him for the whole wake of hate crimes. Watch this. Trump even putting several senators to task to say, go and defend me, go and defend my honor. I'm paying you enough to say all this stuff about me. And hey, that didn't stop there, you know, about his image and stuff like that. Well, even his own Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, even got heckled. Take a look. Man, this man, Jeff Sessions, even got upstage at just his own little conference. I know Jeff Sessions like, it ain't gonna happen again. I tell you that one time. I'll tell you that right now. Boy, you better, oh boy, you're the son of a preacher, man. I'll take you. Oh. Jeff Sessions is so speechless, he didn't even know what to say. He got tongue tied. All right. Move over to the reality show clip time. All right, clip down, let me say. On Love and Hip Hop, you can't show what's the video because we get flagged, like we always do when it comes to Love and Hip Hop. What we want to talk about. Well, this mom and daughter duo tries to confront Brooke Valentine about Brooke's boyfriend, and they want to be with him, but things get out of hand, as you see right here, these pictures right here. We can show you the images and stuff. And the mama, on the other end, you think the mama wants to attack Brooke Valentine, and then she goes around, Brooke's friend, singer Bridget Kelly, gets involved. Bridget tries to calm the situation down. The mama told her to stay out of it. And the mama about to fight Bridget Kelly, and turns around. The mama pulled her own daughter's weed out to embarrass her daughter for I don't know what, for God green earth. If you wanted to become Bridget Kelly and her weed, all you had to do was just go ahead and strike first. It's just like, what's the point of you putting your own daughter here? You mad at her because you can't get too close to her? You was next to her. But she was that frustrated. She just didn't know what to do. All right. On news this week. All right, many of you know that bomber, that suspect that got caught by sending packages to CNN, the Obamas, the Clintons, and every Democrat leader you can think of. Well, he's in custody right now and serving charged and arrested for his wake of crimes. Well, CNN did an interview with the lady who was a co-worker, and she thought she knew of him, but hey, the red flags was out there. Take a look. The woman didn't know there was so much signs of red flags. She just didn't know what this is. If he was being mean and saying all these things to you, ain't that should be a wake-up call for you? Like, all right, he's doing all this. He is a little bit deranged, a little bit nutty than most normal people are. Loonies and boonies. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right. And finally, the viral video of the week. All right, imagine this. The state of Alabama. We've been through it all with segregation, and now we're kind of making some progress. But this is a sort of suitable way of making progress. As a white man meets a black woman at a voter registration booth, as the black woman is trying to do this. It's the most sweetest, generous thing they ever imagined. That's an old white man helping this black lady out while she's filling out a registration form, and he's taking care of her, babysitting her kid while she's filling out papers. That right there is wonderful. That just tells you right there is some progress going on in the world, and we're making strides, but we'll get there eventually. It's just progression at its best. No matter what race you are, what color of the spectrum you are, what political affiliation, what creed, what sexual orientation, we all should be a little bit more equal and have parity rights. So I commend both of them for doing that, and a wonderful story by the Huffington Post on that. A wonderful story. Big ups to that man, that woman, for doing something good in the world. All right, as you see right here, I've been have my hat on, have my cap on throughout the whole entire show. So, you know what that means. It's time for me to go. So, for the take, I'm Big King Dick, says so long, and we'll see you next time here on The Tape.